Hello and welcome to another Tech Articles. In today's video, I want to cover a um, post within the Facebook group of Fluent Forms, and the question was what we have on the screen now, and this was about putting in a delay, which is actually really simple because there's an action hook to hook into for that, and I'll go through the code first, and then I'll explain that. But they also wanted to add a message on submission before confirmation message, and I assume before they get a pop up of whatever the information that they're sending. They wanted it to seem a little bit slower, so that it seemed like the software was doing more than it was. It's a bit fast at the minute. Is basically what they were saying in follow up posts. So I thought about how to do this, and as I said, the submission delay I already had nailed. I knew exactly how to do that. And if I go to the GIST and scroll down here, this will add the delay. And so I've actually kept it separate and not put it as part of the additional message code, because this I can see being more useful to people, say for exactly the same reason, say you want to have a delay, and this is a very specific bit of code to answer using JavaScript to add a message. And in this case, I've used calculating your personal appraisal as my message, which you can see here. And that's it really. So what I've gone and done is I've got a brand new site here with nothing installed but the free versions of Fluent Forms and Fluent Snippets. Fluent Forms is a base install, and I've just duplicated Contact Form Demo on Contact, so that I've got a second version of Contact Form Demo. And the bit that's important here is 1 is going to be the one we're going to target and modify, and 3 is the one we're not. So currently there is no snippets installed in this site, as you can see here. And I'm going to go to the first of the forms, which is no delay or message, and this is number 3. This is contact form 3, and I'm just going to ignore everything else and just put some random details in here. And you can see that submits immediately. And if we go back to our dashboard, and what I will do now is I will open both of these up on different tabs. So, and this is our delayed message. Now, currently it isn't delayed because it is equally instant. And what we're going to do now is we're going to create a new snippet. And I'm going to head over to the GIST and grab that code. So we're going to go to raw. Always grab from the raw if you can. I'm going to grab that code into my clipboard. I'm going to go back to Fluent Snippets. It is a functions PHP. I want to save that. I'm going to call this Fluent Delay. I'm not going to give it any other information. I'm going to create that snippet. That's created successfully, and we're going to activate that snippet. Now, to go back through our code, we're targeting the form ID 1, as I said earlier, and we're going to add a 5-second delay to this. In fact, I'm going to drop that delay to, I'll leave it at 5 seconds, and what I'll do is I'll increase it to 15 seconds afterwards, so that you can see that the delay works and how it works. So I'm going to update that snippet, and then I'm going to reload these pages with a hard reload. In fact, let's do them both at the same time so I remember. And that code should now be working on this. So no delay or message. I'm just going to do the same again. I'm going to add our form and I'm going to submit it. And you can see it submits instantly. Now this one, I'm going to hard reset that while I remember. And this one over here, it should be delayed now because we're targeting it and we are giving it that 5 seconds delay. And we should also get a little message pop up just underneath the submit bar here saying our message. We're going to submit the form. So it says calculating your personal appraisal. You can see it's taking a delay. That's our 5 seconds delay taking in, and that's our form. So if we now hard refresh this, and I will have to do that again in a second, I will probably forget, and we'll change that for 15 seconds and update our snippet. I will go back to our delayed with messages and push Control F5 to refresh my page, and then I'm going to do the same again. And then I'm going to put my message in here and submit this form. And we get our message pop up, and then we're going to have a 15 seconds delay now rather than our original 5 seconds. And basically, that is the answer to this question. Now, I don't know how much use this is in the real world, but there are circumstances where I can see that you'd want to have a delay, a custom message before your return. I don't know if it'll work with some of the other stuff I've done in terms of return messages using like Flowmatic, etc. I haven't tried that. I've just answered the question here, and this video is just to answer that question. But yeah, that's how I would approach it. This is the code I would use to do that. It is perfectly capable of, by the way it's hooked in, it will, if I don't do this properly, so let's put a comma after the so if I put a comma after the domain, let's do hotmail comma com, and if I put a message in here, this won't pass validation, and you see nothing came up. But as soon as it passes validation, we will get our commit personal message come up, and then our delay run. So that's that question answered. So that's our original question answered. I hope this video is of use to you, and either part of the code can be used in its own right. They are two separate functions. So in the code, they are two separate functions. They are both using the same variable, but actually they are two separate functions. So you can use and or, and if it doesn't quite fit for your circumstances, I've commented it out. I've left console logs in there for you, so it says what it's doing. And with a bit of help from ChatGPT, you should be able to make it work in your circumstances. As I say, I hope this video has been of use to you. If you like this video, if you want videos on forms, WordPress, automation, custom code, then yeah, please like and subscribe to the channel. And I will continue to trawl the Facebook groups for questions and answers and videos. And if there's anything you want me to particularly look at, please let me know. And thanks for watching.